These are examples for review worksheet 4.6 to 4.8 for worksheet problems number 4 and 5, writing the equation for a parabola given the vertex and a point that the graph passes through. These are problems from page 279, numbers 35 and 37, and in these examples, they've given you the graphs rather than the points themselves. So we're going to start with vertex form, y equals a times the quantity x minus h squared plus k. That's our base vertex form. And as you can see, if we know the coordinates of the vertex, h and k, the only other thing we need to find is the value of a. What we're given, however, is the vertex and a point that is on the graph. And what we can do is plug into vertex form and solve what we have to find the value of a. So for instance, 35, you can see from the graph that the vertex is the ordered pair 6, 1. A second point on the graph that they give you is 7, 10. Now you can see from my work, I have labeled the vertex HK, and the point on the graph is just any ordinary point XY. So what I'm going to do is plug into my vertex form with 10 for the value of y. A is unknown, that's what I want to find. For x, I'm plugging in 7. That's the coordinate for the given point, minus h, which is the x-coordinate of my vertex, plus k, which is the y-coordinate of my vertex. And now what I want to do is simplify what I have and solve for a. When I do that, 7 minus 6, of course, is 1, and 1 squared is going to be 1. And if I subtract the 1 that's being added, that actually means that 9 would have to equal the value of a. So that means to write the equation of my parabola, my quadratic function in vertex form, I now have a, and I always knew the vertex, so my equation is going to be y equals 9 times the quantity x minus 6, the value of the x-coordinate of my vertex, plus 1. And now I have finished. I have found the equation of my parabola and written it in vertex form. Number 37. If you take a look at the graph of 37, the vertex is 3, 0, and the point on the graph that they've given you is 6, negative 6. And if we go down here and plug in with 3, 0 for h and k and 6, negative 6 for x and y, we're going to be able to solve for a. So I've got negative 6 equals a, what I'm trying to find, times the positive 6 minus 3 squared plus k, which here would be plus 0. So in this case, negative 6 is going to equal a times the quantity 3 squared. Of course, we know that 3 squared is 9, so we have negative 6 equals 9a, which means we have to divide both sides by 9, and that gives us negative 6/9 or negative 2/3 for the value of a. So now when I go back to write the equation of my parabola, it's going to be y equals, and it's going to be my value of a that I just found, negative 2/3, times the quantity x minus 3 squared. I can put plus 0 if I want. It's not really necessary because that is implied, but if you wish to put it, you can, and that is the equation of my parabola. Again, if you look at the graph, you can see graph 37 opens down. And so that looks good. Hopefully that helps you out. The assignment, of course, is the review worksheet. You should know how to do everything on that review worksheet with the exception of problems 4 and 5, and that should now help you with 4 and 5. We will go over that review worksheet and any questions you have on Tuesday, and we will be testing on block day. Also, I plan to be after school on Tuesday for additional help. Have a great day.